हेलो उमंग सर. हाँ. हेलो.
हेलो या गुड
हाँ
मॉर्निंग
हाँ.
सर.
ओके ज्वाइन हो गए. ओके ओके.
हाँ यस सर यस सर.
वेट वेट. So good morning all participants. Welcome to the third day of machine learning and pattern recognition. This program is sponsored by AICTE and ISTE. So today Umang Kejriwal is with us to start the session. So we welcome Umang. So I'm handovering to this session to Umang. So please Umang start.
Okay, thank you sir. Okay, good morning all of you. I hope all of you are fine today. So we'll start the session now. Just let me share my screen. Just hold on. Okay. Okay, so we're going to discuss is natural language processing. In that one, we are going to discuss about the sentiment analysis using the NLP, natural language processing. Now, what is this sentiment analysis? Can anybody tell me what is sentiment analysis from your side? Anybody? What do you know about sentiment analysis? Yeah, anybody? Why that noise is coming? I hope I am clearly audible to everyone, right? Okay, fine. Yeah, so please tell me what is sentiment analysis? According to you, what do you know about sentiment analysis? Anybody? Sir, please mute other participants because I think there are some participants whose mic is unmuted. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, anybody
Mute
who
your
know
mic.
about sentiment analysis? Okay, I think no know about this. Okay, no problem. No idea. Okay, no problem. No problem. See, if you remember, on first day when we have scrapped the review of Amazon product, right? We have scrapped the review. Now, just suppose the company, the Amazon company, wants to know about some product, that how many good reviews are there, how many bad reviews are there. So if you have noticed, like on every product there are so many reviews, 3,000, 4,000. On some product there are 10,000 reviews also. On some product there are millions of reviews also. So just tell me, all of you, is it possible that any person go and read all the reviews and analyze that whether that review is a good, bad or neutral? Is it possible manually to read one by one all the reviews and analyze? Not possible. We can do it for 100, 200, 300 reviews, but we cannot do it for millions of reviews, right? So for that purpose, this sentiment analysis is there. Using this technique, you can simply find out by some words, by some good and bad words, that whether that statement that has been written by the user is a good statement, bad statement, or a neutral statement. Like Book My Show. On Book My Show, what we do, we watch the movies in theater, and after watching the movies, we sometimes review there, right? So what Book My Show can do, according to that review statement, he can analyze and show that whether this review is a good review or bad review, instead of manually reading and analyzing, right? So this is called sentiment analysis, that you have to find out the sentiment behind some statement, whether that statement is a positive statement, negative statement, or a neutral statement. Like, let's for example, if I'm saying this movie was the waste of time and money, Now tell me, what will be the statement? Will it be positive, negative, or neutral? What you will call this? Negative, right? It's a negative one. So this, when you use sentiment analysis, that statement will be shown as negative statement. So this is only what we are going to do now. We are going to analyze the statement and it will give you the result, positive, negative, or neutral. Now, how does this work? See, basically this work according to the bad and good words that are defined in the English dictionary. If I am writing any word in the statement that is not defined in the dictionary, that word will be considered as a neutral word. So the library that has been created for doing this, they are using the dictionary, and all the good and bad words are having some weightage value. Let's suppose good is having some weight 10. So very good will have some weightage of 15. Best will have some weightage of 20. So according to that weightage, it gives you the value that which is more positive and which is less positive. Right? Because good is also positive and very good is also positive. But if I have to know which is more positive, then we can know by the value of that function. If the value is greater, that means it is more positive. Okay. So basically, nowadays, what we do, we write short forms, right? If I have to write good movie, how do we write good movie? We simply write like this, G-U-D movie, right? We generally write like this only, right? If I have to write great, how do we write great? Either we write like this or we write like this, right? So day by day, they are including short words also in the library, but not everything. Till now, they have not included everything. Like if I talk about great, they have not included this. So this word will be treated as a neutral word. But if you write GR8, this will be treated as a positive. So they have included this word, but not GRT. Okay. So day by day, they are improving this library and they are making it all more better to work. So I hope this is clear. What is sentiment analysis? Everyone, please tell me. Sentiment analysis is clear to all. So now, first of all, what we are going to do, I'm going to teach you how to check for a particular word or a particular sentence. And then we will be going for the actual review part. So all of you take a new collab file in the notebook. Sorry. A new file in the collab notebook. So I'm sharing the link of my file. Okay, so this is the link of the file. I'll give the file name as December SSBT. Sentiment analysis. Okay. Okay. So the library that we have to use for this purpose is your NLTK library. NLTK. That stands for Natural Language Toolkit. Now in this library, see, this library is not only used for sentiment analysis. It is used for so many purposes. Like for text mining, we can use this. For text classification, we can use this. So there are so many purposes of this library. So for using the sentiment analysis, we have to download one package which is inside the NLTK. And that package name is Vader underscore lexicon. This is the package that is created by the Facebook company for sentiment analysis. Facebook also used the same package to analyze the sentiment. Okay, so I will execute this code. Take some time. Okay, so if you get your message true, that means it's downloaded. Now from this package, we are going to import the function that will help us to analyze the sentiment. So let's import that function. From nltk.sentiment.vader import sentiment intensity analyzer. This is the function. So we will create the object for this. So this is the object we have created for this. And now I'll execute this. So this is the object that we have created for sentiment intensity analyzer. And this will help us to analyze the sentiment. Okay. So first of all of you, please import these libraries. And then I will move further. Please do it. Done. Okay. Everybody has done. Okay, fine. Now let's check for a word. Before going for the statement, let's check for a word. So SIA dot polarity score. SIA dot polarity scores. And here I will pass the word that I want to check. Let's check for good. Collab link I already shared. Okay. Take it. Okay, so good. So now just all of you, please pay attention here. Understand this. Here I have written good. I am checking for this good. Now, can anybody tell me what is the return type of this function? Which data? What is the data type of this? Dictionary, correct. It is a dictionary which contains 4 elements. The first element is compound, second element is NEG, third element is NEU, and fourth element is POS. Okay. So now what is these 4 values? See, first of all, understand the range of this value. The range of compound is between -1 to 1. The value of this compound will be between -1 to 1. And this is a very important parameter to analyze the sentiment. Through this only we analyze the sentiment. Okay. Now coming to these remaining three. This remaining three, the sum of all these three should be always equal to 1. Always equal to 1. And the range is between 0 to 1 only. So now, what is this compound? Compound is overall the sentiment. Through this, we analyze whether it is positive, negative, or neutral. If the compound value is greater than 0, if it is greater than 0, then that sentiment is considered as a positive sentiment. Okay? If the compound value is less than 0, it will be considered as a negative sentiment. And if the compound value is equal to 0, then that will be considered as neutral sentiment. So according to this compound value, you analyze whether it is a positive statement, negative statement, or a neutral statement. Now here you can see there is only positive word. That's why we got positive 1.0. Now if I check for any other word, let's suppose I am checking for very good. Now, as we all know, very good is more better than good. Tell me, it is more positive. So compound value will be more for this. See, it is greater than the previous one. So if the compound value is more near to +1, that means it is more positive. And you can see here, now this positive value is reduced and we got some neutral value also. Why? Can anybody tell me the reason behind this? Why I got this 0.23 something?
Because of very.
Because of
Very,
very,
sir.
correct. Very. So this very is a neutral word. This very is a neutral word. Now if I write here, very, very good. Now see, the neutral value will increase more. See, the neutral value is increased more. And here compound value is also increased. See. So as the positivity of the word increase, the compound value will also increase. See, if I write here best, see, again increased. If I write here best and awesome, see, more increased, 0.85 something. I hope it's clear, all of you, what I'm trying to say. Similarly, you can check for the wrong word, a negative word. Let's suppose I am writing not good. Not good. See, now I am getting a negative values of compound. And here negative value and neutral value. See, neutral is that thing which is no meaning. Let's suppose if I am writing my name. So this will be neutral. See, neutral is 1.0 because it has no meaning. It has no positiveness. It has no negativeness. That is neutral. Okay. If I write here worst, see, it will be more negative. See, more negative. Am I clear, all of you? This is how you check the sentiment. Just pass that word, it will give you that value. Okay, so please do it, all of you. Then I will move to the sentence part. Please do it. Wait. Let me tell you about one more thing. I told you about this great. Let's show you. Let me show you that. See, if I write here GRT, see, it is giving you neutral. But if I write here GR8, it will be considered as positive. See, positive. That means they have included this word. Now similes also work. I hope you all know about this simile. What is this simile called? Happy. So see, you're getting a positive. See, negative. So this also work here. Okay. Now please do it, all of you. Complete this. One thing I want to know, how can we remember? See, Wahal Sonia, for this you have to practice and do, because through experience you will be able to remember all these things. Okay, everybody has done. Please repeat range value. See, the range of compound is between -1 to 1. Okay. And for all these three, the range is between 0 to 1. And the sum of all these three is always 1. The sum of these three should always be equal to 1. Okay. See, if I write here good and bad. Now see, this is positive, this is neutral, this is negative. So it is considered as negative only. See, but here you can see we have the values for all the three words. So it is giving more priority to the negative part, right? Now if I write here good, best and bad. Now see, here also same thing. If I am including a single bad word also, na, it is taking as negative only. Okay. Now similarly, you can check it for the sentence. The movie was entertaining. See, it's a positive. Movie was totally the waste of time and money. See, negative. It was better to be at home instead of watching that movie. Now, what is this statement? Tell me.
Negative.
Negative. Now, let's see what the this one is giving. Now, see here. Now, this is a limitation here. This is the problem here. Here it is taking as positive. Why? Why it is taking positive?
Because there is no negative keyword. I mean,
No negative keyword. See, basically, this is like here we are saying if a normal person is reading this, it can be a good word that it was better to be at home. I'm writing this. But actually, I am telling it in a negative sense, right? Negative sense. So here, basically, this library will fail. So there are some limitations also for the sentiment analysis, right? There are some limitations also. Like you can take the example of that one also. Like suppose if I am a small child, I am a small child, and my father don't like sports. Just suppose my father don't like sports, okay? And if my father is asking me that what do you want to become, okay? So if I'm saying to my father that I want to become a cricketer, okay, cricketer. So he can say like that, oh, you want to become a cricketer? Like this you can say, like he can say. Or he can say in a good form also that, oh, you want to become a cricketer. So see, both is having same word, but the tone is different, right? In the first tone, it was in the negative sense, but in the second tone, it was in the positive sense. So in that case also your library will fail, right? Sonia, see here, that's thing I'm explaining. Here we cannot be sure every time that it is giving me correct output, but somewhat it will be helpful in analyzing the review. It will be helpful. 70 to 80% will be like you can say the accuracy. Not more than that. You have to understand that we cannot get 90% or 100% accuracy. No, Veda lexicon. Veda lexicon is a part of NLTK only. Okay, it's a part of NLTK.
Sir, so this is the limitation of NLTK.
Limitation, you can say
Which
anything.
library?
No, see,
Okay, both.
basically NLTK contains so many libraries. Veda lexicon is a part of that which we use for sentiment analysis. So we can say that this is a limitation of Veda lexicon.
Okay, sir.
Okay, not complete NLTK. NLTK contains so many other libraries also. Okay. So I hope this sentiment analysis is clear to everyone, how basically we test for a word or a sentence. Yeah. Okay, fine. So please complete it till here. Then I will share one data set with you that contains approximately 3,000 Amazon product reviews, and we will analyze that review now. So please, all of you, do it complete it here fast. Meanwhile, let me open the Google Drive and upload that data set for you. Jupyter Notebook. Let me upload this also. I get the sentence. Movie was not bad, so now it is. That is correct. Yes, not bad. Not is there. Not word. Not bad means it's a good word. That's good. That's correct.
But then bad is representing negativity, na?
Ma'am, there is not word also, na? Here we have tested, na, not good. Not is also there, na? It's reversing that, na? What is there? Okay, have you all completed?
Sir, can you tell more about this polarity score? Like we didn't discuss about here, like we have discussed about NLTK, weather lexicon. What is this polarity score?
Ma'am, what was that? This was all the parts of
Function.
polarity score only, na? This neutral compound, this is what?
Yes,
This
sir,
is what?
yeah. Yes,
That
sir.
is
But
not
sir, like what
polarity
is
score is a
polarity
function that is
score?
giving. No, this is polarity score is only calculating these values, na? I told you now that this is returning a dictionary which is giving you these 4 values. So this is done by this function only.
Okay.
Got it? So
Okay.
through this polarity score only we are doing this, na? Okay.
This is
Okay.
a inbuilt function, right?
This is an inbuilt function inside this sentiment intensity analyzer in this one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm sharing the data set with you. This one. Please download this file. Please download and take a new file also, new collab file. Imagine review analysis. Okay. So first of all, I'll import that libraries here, same library. I'll upload that file that I have shared you just now, shared with you. Just simply upload that file. What is the extension of the file that I have shared with you? What is the extension?
TSV.
TSV. Now, do you know what is TSV file?
No, sir.
TSV basically stands for tab separated value. Like we have a comma separated value. Here the datas are separated by a tab space. That's a TSV file. Okay. So this is another kind of a file, another thing, another format of a file. So upload that file here, and we will import this file using the pandas library that we have done in the previous class also. So data is equal to pd.read. Now here there is no TSV function. We don't have this function. So we have to write CSV only. But copy the path. Here I will include one parameter. Separator is equal to /t. So this means that here I am mentioning that it's a tab separated by file. By default, the separator value is comma. This is the default value. Okay. That's why it is taking as a comma separated. Now I'm giving here /t means it's a tab separated file. Okay. Now if I write data.head, it will give you your data. Yes. So please all of you import this, then I'll explain you about this data set. Please get the output till here. I think I have shared the Google Colab link. Have I shared the link? I think no, no. No. Okay, so this is the link of my Google Colab. Okay, I'm done. Everybody has done? Okay, now. Achha, wait. Okay, please do it. Achha, do you know about confusion matrix? Confusion matrix? Done. Okay. Okay, now just understand about this data set. This data set is actually the Amazon review data set. Here, this is a review, and some human has analyzed this review and has given the label as POS and NEG. If you see the original data set, let me print up to 20 rows. See, we have POS, that means positive. We have NEG, that means negative. So basically, according to some human or some person, this review is considered as a positive and this review is considered as a negative. So now what we are going to do, we are going to analyze this review according to this library. Okay. And then we will compare that how many review is matching with the human analysis. Am I clear what we are trying to do? Tell me.
Sir, once again repeat it, please.
Okay, fine. Basically here, this is the review. Just suppose I am a person. I have read this review and told that this is positive. This is positive. This is negative. This is the review analysis according to a human. Okay. Now we will analyze this review with this library. Just suppose this library has given some value, positive or negative. So now we will compare that value given by the library with this value. And then we'll compare how many values are matching. That means library will be giving the prediction value. And this is my actual review analysis. Now it is clear what I am trying to do. Yeah.
Comparison, basically.
Okay. Comparison between the actual one and the predicted one. This is what we are going to do. Okay. So now just tell me, if I have to get the review of my first row, how can we get the review of first row? Anybody? Yeah.
Sir, using zero index?
Using zero, only zero will give the value. I already explained on the first day. If you remember, data.iloc. Do you remember the iloc function? So if I write here iloc of 0, it is giving you this value. See, giving you the value of your first row, and it is giving you both value, label also and review also. But if I want only review, what can I do? I can write here the name of the column. Now see, I'm getting now only review. Tell me, is it clear? Is this thing clear? So you can do the same thing with one more way. How? Instead of writing this review, you can give here comma and give the column number. So tell me, what is the column number of that review according to index? 1. So I can write here 1. See, same data you're getting. So either you can use this way or you can use this way. So let's suppose I want to analyze the first review. So what I will write here, SIA dot polarity score, and simply pass this. So tell me what it is review. What is this review? Positive, negative, or neutral?
Highly positive.
Highly positive. It is very near to 1. You can see it's very near to 1, closest to 1. It is highly positive. So similarly, can we do it for all the 3000 rows? How many data we are having? I think 2900 something. 2984. Can we do this for every row? Yeah. So let's do one thing. Let's find out, calculate these value for all the row and add a new column beside that. That means I will add a third column here. I will add a third column in which these values will be printed for each row. So how many of you can do this? Adding a third column with all the values of each row. Yeah. How many of you can do this? A simple concept of loop is there. No. First of all, you have to calculate, na? So let's do it. For I in range. Now tell me what I will pass here. Up to what value we will calculate, or we
Sir,
will execute the loop? Length of data, right?
yeah, length of data.
Now here, what I will write? Let's suppose, first of all, I am defining a blank list. Okay. Polarity is equal to blank list. So now I'll write here polarity dot append. That means I am appending the data to this polarity list. Now what I want to append? I want to append the polarity score. So I will write this code inside this. Now instead of 0, what I will pass here? Instead of 0, I, correct. So if I execute this code, now this polarity will contain the polarity score for all the rows, for all 2,984 rows. See. Now I will add this to my data frame. So what I will write here? Data of polarity scores equal to polarity. I'm adding a new column. Data dot head. So see, I added a new column, third column, in which the polarity score for each row is calculated and displayed here. Now tell me, is this thing clear to everyone? I hope this is clear. What I've done here. Okay. Please do it, all of you. Please do this part. Do it. Done. Okay. Everybody has done? A new column is at last. You can add to a particular location also using the insert method. Using the insert method, you can add to a particular location also. Okay. If you want to know, I will tell you at the last. Okay. Let me complete this. I'll tell you at the last. Now what I want to do is, now tell me, out of these 4 parameters, which parameter is the required one for us to analyze the review? Which parameter?
Compound. And that
Compound.
positive, negative.
So now what we are going to do, now we are going to add one more column in which there should be only compound value. Okay. So tell me, if I have to get out this compound value from this data, how can we get compound? We write like this: data dot ilog of 0. Now ilog of 0 will give you all data, right? Now I have to get polarity score. So I will write what? Like this. Now I want only compound. So what I will write here? Compound. This will give you compound value. Tell me, is it clear? I hope you are clear with this. The same thing we will do it for loop. Let's do that. Now in place of 0, I will write pass here I. Now data of compound is equal to compound. Now see, now the fourth column is having only compound value. See, I hope this is clear. Okay. Do it. Do it.
So there is a question like, but for the comparison, we need, just positive or negative, right? So this
No.
0.90, how will compare like the predicted and the, I mean,
For comparison, acha, no. We can compare this also. No, why we cannot compare? See, like
so can't we
we can
convert
compare.
this 0.94 into
We
the
can.
label form?
We are talking about this one.
Yes, sir. By like manual seeing we are.
Yes, we will convert this.
Oh,
This is not
okay.
final. We will
Okay.
do after this. Okay, everybody has done. Now, the last part, sentiment is equal to this. Now, S is equal to um, S is equal or you can write C is equal to data dot ilog of I of compound. What this will return? Tell me what this value will return. This value will return this one only. Tell me, right? Now I'll write here if C is greater than. Now see, if you see the label here, label. This label contains 1574 negative and 1410 positive. Now tell me, do you see anywhere neutral? Neutral? So there is no neutral sentiment here, right? Only positive and negative is here. So what we are going to do right now, we are going to consider a neutral also as a positive. Right now, let's consider this. Neutral also as positive. So if C is greater than equal to 0, that means if compound value is greater than equal to 0, then sentiment dot append. Now tell me what I will append here. What I will append here. Yeah. EOS, correct. Don't write positive. Write POS because you have to compare with this label. You have to write exactly what you are getting here. Okay. And else sentiment dot append negative. If I execute this, then now data of sentiment, or you can say predicted label is equal to sentiment. So you can see I got the predicted label. I hope this thing is clear. All of you, tell me. So please do it. And now we will compare this. So please do it, all of you. Done, all of you? Yeah. Tell me, all of you, have you done? Okay. Now the comparison. Now the comparison can be done by two way. First of all is the manual comparison by using the loop, and second way can be done by the confusion matrix. So I hope you all know about confusion matrix. So tell me, which way do you want me to explain? The manual one or the confusion matrix one? Yeah. Tell me. Confusion matrix first. Okay. Okay, let me tell you about both. Let me tell you about both. First of all, let me do it the manual one. Okay. Now, I've taken a variable count in which I will be storing the count of the variable, count of the value, how many correct predictions are there. Okay. So for I in range length of data, what I'll write here? First of all, let's take label. So label is equal to data dot iloc of 0 of label. Tell me, is this incorrect? And predicted label will be what? Data dot iloc of 0 of predicted label, right? If label equal to predicted label, what I will do? Count equal to count plus 1, right? Wait. Sorry. Yes. So 2114. So out of 2984, this number of predictions are correct. So if I have to calculate the accuracy, what will be the accuracy? Count divided by length of data. Can we say that? Tell me. So it is 70.8%. Let's multiply it by 100 also. That's my accuracy. Now, let's check that if I consider the neutral review as a negative review, neutral as a negative, then how much accuracy we are getting? I'm removing equal to from here. Do you find any change? Slight change is there. Slightly it has increased, right? So which one you will consider? First one or this one? Consider this one because this is slightly more, right? Now, if you have to calculate it with the help of confusion matrix, from sklearn.matrix import confusion matrix. That is your confusion matrix. This is your accuracy multiplied by 100. See, getting the same thing. Please complete, all of you. Just tell me, all of you, do you understand this matrix or I have to explain this? How I got this matrix? Explain. Okay, how many want to explain? Okay, fine. Okay, complete this. I'll explain this confusion matrix in very detail. Complete this first. I'll explain you in very detail. Share this code. Open this collab link, you'll get all the codes. Yes, Pratik, tell me. See, completely it is not legal. Completely it is not legal. If you are scrapping it for a learning process or for a research process, then it can be okay. But after scrapping, if you are using that for data for any kind of commercial purpose, and if the company get to know about this, then they can file case on you. So if you are doing it for any kind of learning or research, then that is okay. But if you are selling it anywhere, if you are doing any commercial purpose for that, then that is illegal. Okay. It depends on the usage. That can be okay. That can be okay. That can be okay. And it should not disturb the company also. Like suppose you are daily doing the web scraping for the complete day. It may affect their website also. So if it affects their website, they may block you also. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. That is legal. That's not a problem. Your IP address will be detectable. Like whenever you scrap any data, that will be scrapped according by a bot, a bot. So that basically they treat you as a bot. So they block you through the IP address, and if they want to trace, they can trace you with your IP address. So that can be detectable. If you do it daily, every time, like if you are disturbing them, if you are disturbing their website, then they can take any action. But if you are doing it for some time, like 1 hour or 2 hour every day, then that is okay. Okay, so I hope everybody has completed. Okay, so let me explain you the confusion matrix if you don't know. I'll give you a simple example to understand this, and after this, you will not have any confusion in this. So please, all of you, leave your work and understand this. From today, you will understand this in very detail. You don't have any doubt in this. Now, this confusion matrix, basically we use or we calculate to know the number of correct and wrong prediction. To know how many predictions are wrong and how many predictions are correct. Now, this matrix is always a square matrix. It is always a square matrix. I hope you all understand what is square matrix, whose number of rows and columns are equal, right? Now, the size of this square matrix depends on the number of class. Like in our problem statement, how many class were there? Tell me, how many class? 2 class, positive and negative. So if there are two class, the size of the matrix will be 2 cross 2. 3 class, 3 cross 3. 4 class, 4 cross 4. Am I clear? This is why I received here 2 cross 2 matrix. Okay. Now, how this is calculated? How this is calculated?
Sir, can you just again repeat
Repeat what?
like the in
Tell me.
confusion? This is a formula number of correct versus wrong for the confusion.
No. We use this for calculation of number of correct and number of wrong prediction. I was saying that. We use this to calculate, to know how many predictions are wrong and how many predictions are correct. To compare the two values we use. Okay.
In the classes, can't we include the compound and neutral?
No. Classes are what which you are predicting. Let's suppose if I am predicting whether a person can buy a car or not. So there will be two class, yes or no. Okay. If I am predicting whether a review is positive, negative, and neutral. So in that case, there will be three class. But in our case, there are only two class, positive and negative. Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Now see, this is our data only. Right? Let's suppose there is some review, anything. I'm not writing the review. Let's suppose there is some review here. Okay. Now the actual label of this review is, let's suppose this is positive, positive, negative, 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 positive, negative, positive, negative. Now this is my actual review, actual analysis, and the predicted one is, suppose this is positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, positive. Now this is my prediction one. Now tell me, is this table clear, all of you? Is this table clear? Okay. So now if the confusion matrix is to be calculated for this data, how it will be calculated? See, first of all, I am writing here number of class. Just a minute. Why this is not working? Number of class. Okay. Here I am writing total samples. Okay. Here I am writing correct samples. And here I am writing wrong samples. So we have two class, positive and negative. Now just tell me, all of you, how many total number of samples of positive are there in the actual data? That means data. Tell me. Count and tell me. 4. And how many negative samples are there? 5. That's my total samples. Okay. Now just tell me how many samples of positive is predicted correctly as positive only. Positive as positive only. See here and here and here. That means 3 samples, right? So obviously there will be one wrong, right? Now tell me for negative. For negative, we have this, 2, 3, right? So 3 for negative and 2 is wrong. Now tell me, is this table clear? So if this is clear, then your confusion matrix is done. So your confusion matrix will be see, first of all, this will be negative and this will be positive. Here, this will be negative and this will be. How I have given this name? I have given this in alphabetical order. In alphabetical order, negative and positive, which will come first? If you arrange this in alphabetical order, negative only, na? Negative will come first. That's why I have taken the negative as first and positive in second. Here also negative first and positive second. Everything clear? It is always calculated in alphabetical order only. Okay? Now here, what will be this position called? Can we say that this is negative, negative? Tell me. What will be this called?
Negative.
Negative, positive. This one, positive, negative, and positive, positive. Yeah, Ganesh, I will come to that also. True, negative, true, positive. I will come to that part. Right now, just tell me, is this clear, all of you? So now, just tell me, how many samples are there where negative is predicted as negative only? Negative is predicted as negative only. How many predictions are there?
3.
3. That means this one, right? How many places as predictions are there where negative is predicted as positive? 2.
2. 2.
Similarly, positive is predicted as negative. 1. And positive is predicted as positive. Is this thing clear? So basically, ask you, what is the position of correct prediction? Correct prediction. Tell me the position for correct prediction.
Diagonal. Diagonal position.
Diagonal, correct. And that is what? NN and PP. That means this position is the correct position. So if I have to calculate the accuracy, how much? 3 plus 3 divide by 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. That means 6 divided by 6, 9. So this is how your confusion matrix is calculated. Now, if I take the example of our matrix, this one.
एक बार लास्ट कैलकुलेशन में हमने करेक्ट एंड डिवाइड बाय
Total sample. Total sample is this one.
6, 7, 8,
1 plus
9. Yeah.
Okay. It's coming in big. Okay, I will write it down. See, in our case, it is 852, 722, 145, and 1265. This is the matrix that I got here, right? So what is this matrix called? First one. This is negative, positive, negative, positive. That is of 852 plus 722 negative samples, how many predictions are correct? 852 predictions are correct and 722 predictions are wrong. Negative predicted as positive. And here 145 predictions are wrong and 1265 predictions are correct in positive case. So am I clear, all of you?
Yes, sir. But always it will be sole only. Means always the matrix will be in this format only.
It will be always square. If there are 2 class, it will be 2 cross 2. If there are 3 class, it will be 3 cross 3, depending on the number of class.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now one more thing. For this confusion matrix, in case of only 2 class, whatever I'm explaining you right now, it is only applicable for 2 class in the case of binary problem statement, where the problem statement is in the form of true and false, yes or no. There are 4 terms you must have heard: true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative. These 4 terms are heard in the report also. In the medical reports, doctor use this term in some of the medical reports. Okay, so now what is this 4 terms basically called? I'll take an example of a disease only and I'll explain you. Let's suppose any person is a person is thinking that he is having COVID. He is having COVID. Okay. Now he has gone for the COVID test. Now in the COVID test, this is the test part and this is the actual part. Now actually, suppose he is having COVID positive. He is COVID positive. In the report is also showing positive. In one case, tell me, am I right? What can be the second case? He is positive, but in the report, what it is showing? That it is negative. That means basically here, who is wrong? Who is wrong here? The report is wrong, right? Now here, he is negative, but in the report, it is showing positive. So here also the report is wrong. Now here it is actually negative, and in the report also it is saying negative. So this one and this one is the correct prediction, and this one is the wrong prediction. So do you know what is this one, the first case? This is if it is, why it is lagging? Okay. If the prediction is correct, we treat that as a true. And if it is positive, then it will be called as true positive. True positive, true negative. And if the prediction is wrong, write here false. Now tell me what this will be called, false, positive, or negative? Yeah. Negative, false, positive. So like this, we declare these 4 terms. Now, if I take it in a matrix, suppose this is a matrix here. Positive, sorry. Negative, positive, negative, positive. So what we call this? True negative, true positive. Now here, this will be false, false positive, and this will be false negative. Okay. So maybe some of the in some of the you may have to use these 4 terms. So I hope confusion matrix is now completely clear to everyone. You don't have any doubts regarding this. You don't have any confusion regarding this.
Thank you, sir, for explaining in such a simpler way. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So that's how we apply the sentiment analysis. Now for your practice, I am going to share one more data set, that is Twitter data.csv file. This contains 1 lakh tweet on Twitter. So you can analyze the tweet using the same concept that we have used here. But when you will import this data, then you will have some problem. I will show you how to solve that problem. Okay, let me import this data set. Twitter equal to pd dot read underscore csv. It is uploading right now. Meanwhile, I am sharing this complete Google Drive link, which contains all the files and PPTs, everything that I have discussed in this last 3 days. Okay, this contains all the things, all the materials and everything. Okay, so you can get this drive link from the chat, all of you. It's a 8 MB of files. It will take some time to upload because it contains 1 lakh tweet. Yeah, welcome everyone, welcome. Just a minute, I have a call. Okay, so now see, if you import this, you will get an error here. See, UTF-8 codec can't decode bytes in position 7 at invalid continuation byte. Basically, there is a problem of encoding in this data. It is in its other format. Basically, by default, it is UTF-8 and it is not in UTF-8. So to remove this error, to solve this error, we have to write one more parameter here. Encoding is equal to Latin. Okay. Now you can see I got the data. So here you can see there are 3 columns. Item ID, this is of no use. Sentiment, 0 means negative and 1 means positive. And this is the tweet. So tell me, can you apply the sentiment analysis on this data like we have done for this one? In the same way, can you do this? So you can apply and you can do the practice on this data set. Okay. I'll upload this file also in the Google Drive. Just wait. Yes. So that now that Google Drive contains all the files that we have discussed in this last 3 days. Okay. So this was all about the sentiment analysis from my side. Now, if you have any doubts or any queries, you can ask me regarding contact details. I am sharing my mobile number and email ID on the chat. You can get it. LinkedIn, okay, LinkedIn ID. I have my YouTube channel also from my name, Umang Kejriwal. You can, I post some videos there. You can go there also. That channel. Okay, I'll give that link. This is my LinkedIn link. Okay. This is my LinkedIn link. A minute. And this is my channel link. Okay. You can connect me on LinkedIn. And you can get my number and email ID also I've shared there. Okay. Yeah, that's the rate. Okay. So you can mail me for any kind of query. If you face any kind of problem, you can mail me. I will reply once I will get time. Okay. You can ping me on WhatsApp also. Okay. So now if you have any queries or doubts regarding whatever we have discussed in these 3 days, you can ask me because this is my last session for today. And after that, maybe I will not be there. So maybe we can meet in some other session. But for this is my last session for today. So you can ask me anything, whatever you want to ask. Okay. How to get small projects? See, you can go to Kaggle. Kaggle web. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Can go to Kaggle. Here you can get so many projects where you can practice so many things. Like suppose I want to do it for COVID one or cat and dog classification. Just suppose. So if I search this, you will get so many projects that any of the person has developed and uploaded here. Okay. So you can open that project and you can write your own code also for that. See, they have written the code here. You can see. If you want to edit, you can simply create the account on this Kaggle and you can copy and edit. You can see the button here on the top. Copy and edit. So you will be able to edit this code and you can do that. Okay. So So on Kaggle, you will find out so many projects related to this machine learning. Okay. And Google is also there. You all know Google is a very big platform. So you can search on Google also. You get so many projects. You can go to my GitHub account where I have uploaded some of the files. You can go and see there also. Like machine learning is there. Here I have uploaded some of the files, and so you can go and search this also. This is my GitHub link. Okay. Like this is Android one. Not so many projects, but some 3 or 4 projects I have uploaded here. Web scraping. This is a part of web scraping. Already we have done that. Okay. Okay. So I hope you all enjoyed this session with me. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned so many things. I tried my best to explain in a very best way so that you can understand in a very simple way. So, and I thank you everyone for being so cooperative, for listening me so carefully. You are not disturbing me, and you are so cooperative for me. So thank you so much everyone for this. Very much, but coding is difficult. Sonia, I understand coding is difficult, but if you practice, it is very simple. It is just like in math. Like we also feel that math is very difficult, but you all know when we practice, that becomes very simple. So if you practice the code, just make some target that you have to do it 1 hour every day. Just make a target that you have to practice whatever you do. You spare some time for that 1 hour every day. Then after 1 month, it will be very simple for you. So if you have to be perfect in this, you have to spare every day 1 or 2 hours in this. If you're giving it every day 1 or 2 hours, you can be good in this. Your fear of coding will be gone. It's very simple. And on my channel, I have uploaded so many basics video related to machine learning, Python, IoT, and everything. Android, you can go there and you can learn from there also. It is available in Hindi and English both. So you can refer that also for your basic part of the coding. Yes, why not, Saurabh? See, if you want to use it in Android platform, you have to create the API for using that model. And you have to call that API in the Android. That's all. So directly you cannot use it in Android, but using the API, you can use it in the Android platform. So for that, you have to use some of the framework like Flask, Django for creating the API and use that and do that. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Okay, anything else? API, see, you can search on YouTube or Google, you will get so many reference. Simply search Flask or Django framework. If you understand the Flask, you can understand how to create API. Flask or Django, they both are same thing, but they are different libraries.
Sir, just to add, like there is one session also which is included in this program on the Flask. I can see,
I
like,
think,
which will be taken by
yes,
the
Mr. Bipul,
Bipul
yes,
sir.
Mr. B,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Bipul will take that session. Yes.
Yeah.
He will take that session. You can understand from there also. He will be taking the session on Flask. So your doubt will be cleared in that session. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for your
Thank you, sir. Thank you, like for like I am also the certified one. I mean, confused in this confusion matrix, but now I think like I I can have the better understanding of this because of your simplifying. I mean, the method of teaching to us. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. That's a great compliment for me. Thank you so much. Okay, so okay, sir, Pankaj sir, are you there? May you explain how to add column in? Acha, ha, okay, fine. I'll explain that. See, if you have to add column, let me open that file again. Okay. Think the file is not here. Okay. Now let's suppose I want to add a column in between anywhere. So let's suppose I want to add this compound only with another name. Okay, because if I give the same name, I cannot be adding it. I'll write here data dot insert. Okay. Now in this insert, you have to pass the location where you want to insert. So let's suppose I want to insert after review. So this is 0, this is 1. So after review will be 2, right? 2. Then you have to pass the name of the column. Let's suppose new compound. Okay. And then comma compound, the data that you want to insert. Like this you can insert. See. Clear? So this is how you can insert a new column at any location. Okay. I hope that is clear. Khan Uzaifa, I hope it's clear. Okay, okay then. Okay then, so thank you so much everyone again. So this session is now ended. Okay, sir, you can tell me.
Yeah,
You can tell now.
yeah. Umang, thank you very much. You have given good idea about all these things. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So on the behalf of SSBT, we thank you very much for giving these wonderful sessions on the machine learning. These are the very good hands-on practice for all the participants also. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much, sir. Okay. So we see in the next phase 3 again.
From 21, yes.
Yeah. From 21 to 26, it will start. So in that again, you have to deliver these sessions. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Asa, you can contact me later. Yes, no problem. That's why I've shared my details. You can contact me, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, SSBT College. I'm thankful to your college for giving me this opportunity. So
Yes.
I will be glad for the next session also. So bye all of you. Take care and see you some in the other session. Bye. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Thanks, Umang. So all
Okay,
the
sir,
participants, please take a tea breaks for 15 minutes. Okay. After 15 minutes, next session will be started. Okay. So take this tea break. Yeah. Thank you. Hello.